It's Bern, 1 round and 4 deals game. And we see all 3 players here, yes, with 3 user picks. 2 players, me and the player to my right, have brown belts. The opposite player has green belt and the player to my left has white belt. Looks like he's a newbie. Well, it's obviously chow hand, not knitting. It's not knitting. 1-7, for example, 3-6, and nothing in BAMs. Or for example, 1-7, 6-9, and 5. That's totally 5 in suits and 3 in honors. 8 for knitting. It's too few tiles. No, never go for such thing from 8 tiles. Now it looks more like mixed straight now. 1, 2, 3 cracks, 4, 5, 6 bams, 7, 8, 9 dots. And I have 4th set already, 6, 7, 8.
Kong.
I don't have a pair. Maybe I'll take something terminal like 1 bams, 9 bams, 1 dots. Yes, another 1 dots can still come into my hand. And I wait for 5 bams, 2 cracks and 9 dots. Another 4. Another 4. It also may be something like mixed shifted chows. 7, 8, 9 dots, 6, 7, 8 cracks, and then 5, 6, 7 bams. No. Another 8, good. It may be my pair, and I can take chow 5, 6, 7 or 6, 7, 8 from the left. And I can drop this 4 bams because I don't need it. I need 5 bams for chow for 5, 6. So I'll use 1 of 4s for a chow. And another 4 will be useless for me then. Good. You see, it was better to take that tile from the wall than a tile from discard from the left in this case. I didn't make
Chow.
not very good chow. Yes, 6, 7, 8. I don't need it really. I need 7, 8, 9. And I picked just useful tile from the wall. Now it's funny because it looks more like pungs now. Yes, I have pair of 4s, pair of 6s, and pung of 8s. If I go for pungs, of course. But I'm not sure I want to go for pungs. Okay. I still have concealed hand. Maybe I'll make something like small fan hand. Yes, I pick good tiles really. I have my hand concealed. Maybe I'll collect something like mixed triple chow 6, 7, 8. Maybe I'll make small fan hand like a concealed handle chows all simples. Mixed double chow, pure double chow. 5s dropped, but this means I can take 5 bams from the... No, I can't. Too bad. So what can I do now? I can go for pungs. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6. If I take, for example, 3 bams from the left or from the wall, I can wait for the last 5. Last tile, all chows, all simples. 8. Okay. Maybe it's easier to get 7 instead of 5. I'm waiting for 5. Yes.
Pung.
Good. Now, finally, I made ready and I wait for 7 bams. And I'll collect mixed triple chow 6, 7, 8. And all simples as well. This pung of 4s is my 4th set. And everything is good because I made ready hand. I'm not sure who else is ready for now. Maybe the opposite player wants something. He drops good tiles, but possibly he just collects half flush in dots. And
Pung.
it's she, sorry. She collects half flush in dots. That's interesting. 2 kongs, 2 melted kongs cost 4 points, and this
Mahjong.
lucky her. She collected all types and 2 melted kongs. Okay, good that it was from the wall, from me, not from the wall. Not from the wall. I lost not many points, and she got not very high, just 38 points. We have different 16 points between us, and I can cover it by oneself. I just hope that nobody left the game. What about the player to my left? Really, any player with any belt can leave the game and tell that he was busy. But really, that's weird that the player to my left ran from the game so early. Now, I'm collecting mixed shifted chows. 1, 2, 3. Yes. 1, 2, 3 dots. 2, 3, 4 cracks. I just got this useful 3, very useful. I closed a hole. And 3, 4, 5. And I wait for another hole, 7 bams. I am just one step behind ready hand, you see? One step behind ready hand, that's important. Only 8 cracks is useless for me. And I wait for... By the way, I can declare pung of 7s or pung of 8s.
Chow.
If I declare pung of 7s or pung of 8s, I drop 6 bams. My 2, by the way... Why I can't take this pung? Because... No, I don't need it. I see already 1, 6 to my opposite, so I'd better wait for 7 or 8 in bams. Why I can declare yes? Because I...
Pung.
Now, look close. It's mixed shifted chows, 6 points. Closed wait, 7th point. And no honors, 8th point. That's important. That's how I take 2 dots from this card. Of course, I can take it from the wall. It will be just another point, but even from this card, I have valid 8 points, without flowers, of course. Now I'm just waiting for 2, and the player to my right can give me this 2, because she possibly collects cracks. Or anyone can give me this
pung,
too. The opposite player collects dots. She can hold my twos. The opposite player can hold my twos. The player to my left abandoned the game. I don't know whether he returned. No. 8 must be useless because yes, she already took one 8. Still nothing for me. And east goes
pung,
to the opposite. 4 points for that player. She has female user pick and but male voice. That's curious. Now, where are my twos? Just where are my twos? I don't understand. Yes, this is it. The opposite
mahjong,
player wanted to take it. Wanted to take it for a chow. And why she declared pung of easts and left another east in her hand? Maybe she wanted to try to win with Kong replacement. That's weird. Weird plan because it's really not very wise. You hold another east and you don't get useful tile in your hand instead of this useless east because you just can't put it anywhere except this Kong. Now it's another mixed straight. 1, 2, 3 dots, 4, 5, 6 cracks, 7, 8, 9 bends. With pung of whites as fourth set, I hope. It can be also a chicken hand, but why would I make this chicken hand? It's easier to collect something like mixed straight. Come on. I don't understand why these bots, obviously Tsumagiri bots, try to think. Yes, nothing useful is in this behavior. I don't need the 3, but I drop useless tiles firstly. Maybe I'll take another pung of greens. If I take useful tile, then of course I'll drop this green and go for mixed straight. But now I just want to balance between some variants. Maybe it will be something like half flush and bams, for example, with 2 pungs of dragons. But not likely. No, I don't need this 5. I need 6s as my pair. That's why I drop this 5. I need 8 bams, 4 cracks, and 2 dots. And that's it. I have useless tiles. Huh. It could be some pungs, but no. Pungs are usually slower than chows. And moreover, one player left, one player doesn't collect his hand, so it's better to go for chows. Okay. Good, now I need 2 tiles. I am one step behind ready hand, and I just hope that the player to my left doesn't hold my tiles. Players do not meld even with these 5 BAMs. The player to my right didn't declare any set. Huh. Who may need this red? The opposite player collects BAMs, possibly. She can have my 8 BAMs. Maybe the player to my left will give me 2. No. I could have 2 concealed punks, but no, I just go for mixed straight. This is a good tile for the opposite player, and
Cow.
she must take it, yes. And she drops good tiles. Red. No reds has been dropped. Okay, let's try something like 2 dragon punks, yes.
Pung.
Here is my ready hand. Count carefully. 2 dragon punks. That's 6. 1 voided suit. No dots. I just dropped all dots. Great.
Mahjong.
And closed weight. 8th point. Exactly 8 points for this hand. 8 points. So you need to be flexible. Yes, flexibility is very important in MCR because you can just switch to another hand. There are very many hands in MCR. And the secret of successful game, as you could see now, is very careful calculating and seeing your possibilities, seeing your opportunities. Now this looks like mixed shifted chows. 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. I don't have a good pair, and if I want 4th set, then I need to wait to 3 BAM. Wait for 3 BAMs. 1 to 3 I need. I'm not sure whether the bot to my left will give me 3. Okay. The player to my right wants... that's interesting. What does she want? Maybe she wants some knitting. Maybe she has good tiles for knitting. 2.
Pung.
1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. Not likely, really. But maybe it will be something like pure straight. No. 5, 6, 7. Okay. Possibly the
Chow.
player to my right wants to collect upper tiles, but she drops good tiles from her hand. 6. No. I need to leave 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. No, not useful for me. 2, 3, 4 cracks. I need just 5. 4, 5, 6 cracks. And if the opposite player will win from the player to my right or the player to my left, it will also be good for me, because he'll hardly get to the first place, and then I'll remain at the first place. Green goes to the opposite. The opposite player possibly collects cracks, you see? She drops dots, bams, and holds useful tiles for her.
Pung.
The player to my right collects all types then. No. But I know that 2 is safe against her. That's good. Great. 1, 2, 3.
Chow.
These 2 I drop. And now I wait for... Maybe it's better to wait for 2 cracks. Because she needs some cracks. And she doesn't need bams nor dots. Yes, if she collects all types, then she already has sets in bams and dots, and it's safe to drop bams and dots under her. Or over her, how is that? Okay. 2 is also dangerous against the player to my opposite. Three. The player to my left could want this 3 if only he played really. Pung of 1s, but she still drops. Yes.
Mahjong.
She already had ready hand, and luckily I got this table. The player to my left collected nothing. That's why he was offered the 3, 4, 3, 4, 5 or 2, 3, 4. The opposite player collected half flush. 2 was safe against her, and she waited for good tiles. She could take 4, 5, 6, drop east, and wait for 5 or 8. The player to my right, as I said, was already waiting for west, and west was dropped once only, so she had good chances with this west, but I just took from the player to my left my winning tile. That's it. Not a very complex game. Yes, with interesting fans, but I won it. Thanks all.